Thank you so much. I must tell that I am from the academia, from the Center for Disability Studies and Action, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and so our center was the first center of UGC, which was established in 2006 to work in the sector of disability. So we have a MA program of 2 years in Disability Studies and Action in social work. So primarily we educate the professionals as social work, from the discipline of social work. So as social work educator or professionals, they work from policy level to grassroots level. So they work with panchayats, they work with community, they work with grassroots level. They also work with the Ministry of Social Justice as consultants to the secretary. So, and also to the PMO office and Niti Aayog. And one of them is sitting here next as our panelist here. So, I must tell, मुझे बताते में बहुत खुशी होती है कि यूनाइटेड नेशन कोविड के बाद 2020 में उन्होंने एक टर्मिनोलॉजी एस्टैब्लिश की जिसको कहते हैं डिसेबिलिटी इंक्लूजन. तो all fundamentally all organizations, whether it's government, NGOs, all sectors has to work primarily on the entire goal of disability inclusion, because that is a fundamental way to include people with disability in all the sectors. Also, if you look at the WHO health report 2020-22, जो 2 साल पहले आई थी, उन्होंने कहा 16% and above persons with disability are there across the globe. So you can imagine the population of people with disability is so high in the entire world. And also the definition of disability, अगर आप देखते हैं तो United Nations ने उसकी definition ये कही है, not as a medical condition, but they have said it that disability is evolving and dynamic concept. So disability की definition भी change हो रही है, because हमारे भी life, person with disability की life भी बहुत बदल रही है, and it is a dynamic concept. आज हम disabled, because of age we may face a temporary or any kind of a condition, but disability is a dynamic and evolving concept. So in today's platform, I would like to say that all the in terms of collaborations with the government, with the NGOs, with the education sector, or with other organizations, civil society organizations, these collaborations has to be evidence-based, based on the evidence-based practice. So what do you mean by evidence-based practice? कि जैसे कि अभी सर ने बताया कि जो भी आप काम कर रहे हैं, उसका क्या evidence है वो आपको प्रस्तुत करना ज़रूरी है, वो आपको दिखाना ज़रूरी है. एक any form, either you show it in a particular print form or you show in any particular form, लेकिन उसका evidence होना ज़रूरी है. जो भी आप काम करते हैं, कोई collaborations करते हैं, उसका impact, उसका social impact होता है. तो for that you have to have a evidence-based practice or evidence-based research in that area is very important. Second thing I want to say that all the collaborations, whatever collaborations we are doing, whether it's with the government, we have 9 national institutes in India, and these are 9 national institutes are of different disabilities, like National Institute for Empowerment for the Visually Impaired is in Dehradun, okay? Hearing impaired is in Mumbai. Sikandrabad, it has a intellectual disability. Chennai has a multiple disability. So are we collaborating with the national institutes? This is a question we all have to ask. If we are not collaborating, then we have to set a kind of a goal to collaborate with national institutes, because they are also waiting for all the organizations to collaborate and bring out best practices. So I think these kind of collaborations with the government organization is very important. Second thing, I want to say that collaborations with NGOs, whatever NGOs are working, and I'm very glad that Sarthak is now empowering 3.3 million people with disabilities, and as a one NGO, with all the kind of collaboration and the social impact which Sarthak has made, is 3.3 million people with disabilities are being impacted, with Sarthak, which is such a, I think, a big round of applause for Sarthak for connecting the lives of people with disability of this, this kind of a magnitude is a huge. Second point, next point I want to say is about disability data. Where is the disability data today? of persons with disability. You know, we have a Census of India 2011, we have a NSSO round of data 2018. The NHFS has rejected disability in the last year, because I spoke to the NHFS head, who was a professor from IIPS, and he said that, ma'am, the definition of disability is too complex. It's, you know, because there are 21 types of disability now, and the definition of disability is too complex, so we are very scared that when we are collecting the data of people with disability, it will be so segregated. You know? So this is what they said, that, you know, how even the national bodies are not accepting the data collection of persons with disability is a big question mark. And there are a lot of PILs have been filed up in Supreme Court that, you know, why disability is not included by such a national body, you know, for collecting, just to know, like we have caste census, you know, happened in Bihar. So you come to know that vulnerable section of people are there. But similarly, disability census should be there. I think Sarthak and all national institutes should play a big role in having a disability census through the national institutes. Of 9 national institutes are already there. And just now in the morning I heard from the governor, Honorable Governor Sir, that there will be a digital data which will be collected, you know, of people, census will be collected digitally. So I think we need to really think about it, that, you know, how disability data is so important. Agar data nahi rahega na, to fund nahi rahega. Or agar, if you look at the current budget is 12,000 crores, you know, 12.5 thousand crore rupees is allocated by Ministry of Social Justice to Ministry of Social Justice for disability. So I think these are bigger questions which I want to you know, put forth, that, you know, unless the data is there of person with disability, then how can you develop that sector without the budget? So you need to have a huge disability budget by collecting the database of people with disability through evidence-based research or evidence-based practice, so that we have a significant amount of money in all the programs. If you look at the higher education, what is the budget today? If you look at the skill education and skill development, there is a huge budget. But there is a skill council for people with disabilities. How they are collaborating with each other. तो मुझे लगता है कि कुछ जगह पे बहुत अच्छा काम हुआ है और कुछ जगह पे काम करने की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. In the form of evidence-based practice and evidence-based impact on people. You know, people should say that I have benefited a lot. Yesterday I had a student, you know, who was alumni of TIS, और वो मेरे से मिलने आए कि मैम आपसे मिलना है. He was from Center for Criminology and Justice, जो टाटा इंस्टीट्यूट में हम पढ़ाते हैं. So he has founded an organization called Law Foundation in Bihar, and he is working with judiciary and prisons. तो मैंने कहा कि आप prisons में person with disability के साथ काम करते हैं क्या? तो उन्होंने बोला कि हाँ, हमने मैम एक visually impaired person जो जेल में 4 साल बंद था, हमने उसके ऊपर काम किया और within 15 days we have evacuated him. So उनके लिए लड़ने वाला कोई नहीं है. So I think these are the areas like judiciary, prisons, जहाँ पे कोई काम नहीं हुआ है. और I think unless until आप में वो, you know, आग होनी चाहिए कि काम आप, you know, person with disability, whichever sector they are, whether it's prisons, whether it's judiciary, whether it's a grassroots level, whether it's village, panchayat, you know, any particular sector, उसमें काम करने की ज़रूरत है. And I think Sarthak can play a very significant role in taking the lead and you know, have a you know, collaborative sector, a multi-sectorial division where you can work with villages, you can work with different sectors which are neglected areas, which have never been worked upon. Like for example, today I heard a very good news of Sarthak that it's registered with National Stock Exchange. I think that was a dream of every person with disability, and I think today with this platform of 16th you know, Foundation Day of Sarthak, it has been come true. So it's a fundamental achievement of Sarthak to have included in the National Stock Exchange, which actually shows that you are contributing to the economy of our country. So such a big thing, you know. And so all these initiatives which, you know, which collaboration has to be made, and fundamentally the impact of this collaboration and the outcome of this collaboration is empowerment of persons with disability. And also to provide them justice. I think if you provide them justice, to whatever extent, they will come on the stage and they will share that they have been benefited by Sarthak or any other organization. So I think that's very, very important an outcome. I also want to show here that the Center for Disability Studies and Action has 3 field action projects. One is I-Access Rights Mission, which is basically working on accessibility of students with disability in higher education. So we worked with 15 universities of Maharashtra, and we developed a disability policy for higher education, you know, and with the Directorate of Higher Education, and this is in the cabinet now. So without any money, we have not taken any single rupee from anyone, only our students, TIS students, and you know, we work with all the 15 universities officials, and we could able to bring that change. And also we have a project called Micro Level Planning of Disability, which is we are working in the community with the rag pickers, children with disabilities, and we have an early intervention center. And free of cost, all the therapies are given. We collaborated with one NGO, and we are running that particular micro level planning, which means people's plan. What do people want? I think we should give them what they want. Instead of we thinking that we are experts, we know everything. I think the time has come of inclusion, where we have to participate and bridge these kinds of, you know, gaps and connect with people directly to bring about that change. And third is ICBR, which is working on a community-based rehabilitation. So like this, we do a lot of work, and all our students, we are very proud that TIS students were working with Sarthak and in the initial stages of Sarthak, and really, you know, use their knowledge of disability studies to develop the sector. And with this note, I would also like to show here, we have a TIS journal on disability studies. Since I'm talking about evidence-based practice, so I thought I must bring this. So this is a UGC Care listed journal and international standard, and all the 7 issues are out, and you can Google, and it's all available free of cost on the net. And we try to do our best in terms of bringing disability at the center stage and talk and advocate for persons with disability in whichever sector, whichever area we are. So thank you so much for the opportunity.